We need weights. I will use weights. You do not have to. You can use body weight. All this work can be done with body weight, right? Also, you can grab a can, soup cans or water bottles. You can use those as your weight if you don't have anything at home. You're not going to want to use something too heavy, but soup cans, water bottles. If you have no weights at home but you want them, water bottles, filled with water weigh a pound or so, but if you throw something heavier in them like rice or beans, dried beans, that's even heavier, you might be able to make your own weights, right? All right, so we're gonna warm up, then we are gonna start our strength work, and we're gonna do one exercise, another exercise, another exercise. We're gonna add them all together into a combination move. We're gonna do a few sets of that. We're gonna keep coming back to our little cardio moves to keep our heart rate going and keep us working, right? All right, so like I said, my name is Maura. This is a senior strength class. I'm so glad you're here. Abs are tight, feet are wide. Take a deep breath up and in, and exhale, press it down. Deep breath, and exhale. One more time, big breath up and in. Exhale, press it up. Lean it off to the side, stretching. Come on up, lean it the other way. And come up, press down. Roll our shoulders back. And roll forward. Hold them down nice and low. We're gonna drop our ear over to the side. Flex the opposite hand, pushing your palm down toward the floor. While you're here, just drop your chin a little bit. Get that stretch, move it back to the back of your neck a little. And come back up and take it up. Maybe the other side. Flex. Drop your chin just an inch or so. And come up. Good job. Shake it all out. Big breath. Open it up. Exhale. Dive down. Round your back. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Dive. One more time. Inhale. Open. Exhale, dive down and round up. Hands on your hips, knees are soft. Little tiny bend in them. And we're gonna just take our hips, move them around. Move them the other way. And just side to side. We're going to be warming up from our head down to our toes, getting our body ready to move. And then walk it in a little. Slide your hands down to your knees and let's circle our knees. And the other direction. Center it up. Come on up. Hands back at your hips. Knees are soft. Ground through that right knee, lift up the left and just roll your ankle around. And then take it down, switch, grounding through, lift up the other leg and round it. Shake it out. Take a deep breath. And exhale. One more time, big breath up. And exhale down. Shake it all out. This is your right? March, 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 march. Forward. And 3, 2. March it out wide. Nice and tight. March it in. March it out for 4, 3, 2, march it in for 4, 3, 2, march it out for 4, 3, 2, march it in for 4, 3, 2, out and in. Four more, and 3, 2, 1, just march it in and big breath in. Exhale, hands back behind your ears, fingertips behind your ears. Settle those feet down. Let's rotate and center. Rotate. My elbows stay high, my hips stay forward. That's it. All right, now when we do this, let's lift up that knee. We're not going down, still we're going across, right? Standing bicycle crunch. That's it. Standing bicycle crunch. One more each side. Take it down and march, march. Let's march it out and in. Four more, and 3, 2, 1. Come on here, big breath in. Exhale, hands, standing bicycle crunch. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, let's have a seat on our chair. Sitting on the front of your chair, right? Right up here. Not using the back, nice and tall. Take that leg out wide. We're opening from our hip and then bringing it back. So it's not a tap out, it's a knee lift and open. And bring it back. Open. 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 That's it. Open. Working through that hip. One more each side. And hold center. All right, so make sure your hips are at the front of your chair. I'm gonna turn so you can see. My hips are at the front of my chair, right? I've got a good seat though, but I'm not even close to the back. I'm not using it. I'm tall, arms out, shoulders low. I'm gonna lean back and come up. Lean back and come up. Right? You know, lean back right here and come up. Here's the change. Lean back, open and look. So we're just doing a little twist. Lean back, open and look. Lean back, open and look. That's it. Two more. One more. And come on up, drop those hands. Nice job. Now let's go back to that first seated move where we take our hips open and close, open and close. That's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, arms to the front, lean back and open. And come up. Lean back and open. Lean back and come up. One more time, each side. drop it down, round your back. And come up. All right, nice and tall. We're sitting on the front part of our chair. We're gonna take our heels, slide them back so that they're just underneath our knees, maybe a hair back towards your hips. Arms come out front, shoulders low. Reach like you're grabbing onto an imaginary rope, right? Lean your body weight forward, press into your heels, squeeze it up. Nice job. March it out, march it out. Out and in. Four, three, two, one. Right here, big breath in. Exhale, hands behind your ears, the standing bicycle crunch. Remember, we're just rotating over. Our elbows are staying high. Hips are forward. One more each way. That's it. Drop down. Scooch back towards your chair, nice and slow. Sit your hips right in it. On the edge, let's open and close. How about we add a little bit to this? Bringing our arms up front, 90 degrees, and adding open and close. Open and close. Open. One more each way. That's it. Whew. Drop those arms, shake them out. Bring them up front, lean back and open. Four, three, two, and one. Woo, drop those arms, shake them out. Hands on your knees, round your back. Drop your head, tuck your tailbone under, give it a good round. Deep breath in, chest is open. Exhale, round back. Come on up, remember? I'll go this way. Slide your heels back under your knees, maybe a little back forward. Grab onto that imaginary rope. Lean your body weight to your feet. Push in and come up. Shake it out, big breath. All right, we're gonna go into the strength portion of class, although all of it's really strength, right? So get your weights, or your soup cans, or your water bottles. You can also do all of this without any weight, right? You can resist. If you have no weight, instead of just flopping them here, resist. Pretend you're pulling rubber bands up, right? So we're gonna start with a bicep curl, but I wanna take our palms and I wanna turn them in. When we turn our palms in, look, open here, it opens our shoulder. When we turn them in, it closes our shoulder. That's a little safer spot for your shoulder to be in. So we're gonna curl up and take it down. Bicep curls. No swinging, right? Our elbows are pointed straight down to the floor. If you have to swing to get it up there, that probably means your weights are too heavy. So we're just gonna curl slow and down. Curl slow and down. 3. Here we go. 2 more. Last one. Hold it up here. Hold it here. So we have our palms facing in. Knees are soft. We're gonna take this arm here, which is your left arm, push it up. Palm faces in, should be a safer spot for your shoulder. And push it up. If this bothers your shoulder, you do not have to go do this. Turning your palms in is a safer spot, right? It should feel okay, but if your shoulder doesn't, let me tell you, I know all about it. Some things feel good to some people, some things do not feel good. So if this is not your thing, you can maybe punch front instead. One more each side. That's it. And that's it. Take those weights down to your side. Shoulders are low. Hanging them here. Now, you can see my feet. I'm going to come up onto my toes and down. Up and down. So you want a pretty good base of support, right? Feet are about hip distance apart. If we're standing in here, it's a little harder to balance. So you want to be a little bit wider. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good job. Up and down. Let's do 3 more like this, and then we're going to add all 3 of those moves together. 1 more. Okay, so I'm going to do one first. It's going to be a curl. This arm press as you come on your toes, and then uncurl. And then we're going to curl. Other arm, press as you come up on your toes, and take it down. All right, so remember, let's get a wide base of support so we've got some good balance. Move over here. I just want you to be able to see my feet. Okay, so let's curl. One arm press up onto your toes. Uncurl. Other arm. That's it. Nice and slow and controlled. All of our movements are controlled. We don't want to flop around, throwing weights, swinging weights. All right, one more time each side. Up on your toes. And the other side. Up. Good job. Whew. Take it down, shake it out. Roll your shoulders back. And the other way. Big breath in. Exhale. All right, we're going to do that set again. So, all 3 moves together. Get a little bit wider space. Curl. One arm press as you come up onto your toes. Take it down. Curl. Other arm presses as you come up. Take it down. Curl. Press. One more. That's it. Take it down. Roll your ankle. Other ankle. Shake it out. We're going to do that one more time. All right. Hip distance apart, maybe shoulder distance apart with your feet. Curl. Press it up onto your toes. Curl. Press. Remember, if you don't want to press over your head, just keep your weights there. It's still a weighted calf raise. put your weights down into your chair. Shake it out. Shake those arms, shake those legs, big breath. Exhale, a little break between our strength sections. We're gonna go back to our cardios. Out and in, out and in. Woo. That's it. Out, 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 in, out, in, march. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Standing bicycle crunch. Twist. Two more. And 1. One more time through that set. March out and in. Out and in. Maybe out your arms. Out. Out. Three, 2, 1. Good job. Hands back behind your ears. And standing bicycle. Love it, love it. 3, 2, 1. Take a big breath in. So strong. Exhale. Deep breath. And exhale. Whew, shake it out. All right, we're gonna go back to a strength section. Remember how we did that? We did a couple exercises, then we added them together. We're gonna do that again. This section, there's only 2 exercises. There's a row, right? And there's a squat. So, let me show you really quick. When we row, we hinge and row, right? When we squat, we sit back. We're gonna do the first set of these in our chair. The second set out of our chair. From then on, you can choose. I'm gonna turn mine here just so you see how I'm sitting down. All right, so we're gonna start with some narrow rows. I want you to sit in the chair, hinge at the hip, right? This is tall, this is hinging at the hip, dropping those weights down and row straight back. So they come straight back. One more. Nice job. Okay, so we hinge at the hip a little bit because our weights are here, and we're gonna do some chair stands. Pressing in through your heels, come up out of your chair. Now sit back down into your chair. Come up out of your chair. Sit back into your chair. Again, come up out of it. Now it's questionable, or debatable, I should say, whether or not a chair stand is harder than a squat. You're going lower, so it could be. And take it down. All right, so hinge at the hip, row, and come up. Take it down, row, and come up. Take it down, row, and come up. time. Sit down, row, and come up. Shake it out. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing, similar thing, standing. Hinge at the hip and row. Straight back, straight back. Right? One more. Come on up. We're gonna just squat. We're not sitting down. We're gonna squat and come up. So here's where the debate comes in. When I sit in my chair, I'm actually going lower and coming up from lower, but I am resting when I'm down there, right? And I know it's there. Stick your hips back. Same thing, like you're gonna sit in the chair, but don't. One more, squat. And come up. So now we're gonna add those two things together, where we sit back, row, and come up. Sit back, row, and come up, right? Sit back, row, and come up. Keep going. Right? Either one. Come all the way up and rest it out. Good job. All right, so you choose. I'm gonna alternate between the two, sitting and squatting. Chair sits or squats, but we're gonna row each time. So let's shake it out, take a little breath. Exhale. All right, so in front of your chair, whether or not you're squatting or chair sitting, I like to squat in front of my chair because it kind of gives you a target of where to push your hips back towards. Okay, so here we go. We squat down, row, and come up. Squat down or sit, row, and come up. I'm just gonna alternate between the two so you can keep seeing them. One more. And hold it up. Good job. Let's put our weights in our chair for a second. Shake out your arms. Take a big breath up and in. Exhale, reach them up, side to side. And press it down. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna do that same thing again. Now you choose whether or not you squat back or you sit in your chair. Grab your weights. I'm gonna alternate again. Shoulders back, head up. Take your hips back, row, and come up. Other option, like I said, try them both. I'm not convinced that one is harder than the other. One more. And all the way up. Nice job. Shake it out. Put your weights in your chair. Actually, put your weights on the floor. Shake it out. Big breath. Remember the second half of our warm-up? Those moves, we're gonna do those now. All right, have a seat in your chair, in the front of your chair, right? We're not using the back. You got a big old space back there. Nice and tall. Let's take those legs out, out, out. Arm here, open, open. From your hip, just like that. I love it. One more. Woo. Drop our arms, shake them out. And bring them up in front. Lean back and open. And come up. Lean back and open. Look at that hand. It's a reverse crunch, right? Using our abs. But we're opening, rotating to the side a little bit. Get a little obliques in there. Remember, the stronger your core is, the less work the rest of your body has to do, right? And up. Think of the mast on your ship. If the mast on a sailboat is really noodly, like a wet spaghetti noodle, that sail is not going to stay up, and your boat's going to go who knows where. If the mast is strong, the sail's going to stay up, and you're going to be able to sail where you want to. One more time each way. Whew. And drop those arms, shake them out, right? So this is the mast of our ship, our core. The stronger this is, the stronger all of our movements are. Everything comes from the center. Let's do each one more time. You can keep your hands here if you want. Or open, 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 open. Last one. Arms, right? Arms. Keep them up here nice and tall. Lean back and open. And come up. Open. One more each way. Last one. And come on up. Woo! Shake those arms out. Slide your heels back underneath. Reach out and come on up. Take your hands back behind you. Lift it up. And shake it out. All right, let's grab our weights. We're going to do both of our compound movements. We're going to repeat them both again, where we did a bicep curl, press, and calf raise, and where we did chair sit and row. All right, so nice and soft through your knees. Curl it up. One arm pushes up into your calf raise and take it down. Curl it up, and the other. Take it down. Curl it up. Push. Woo-wee. One more each side. And last one. Woo! I love it. All right, coming in front of your chair. Remember, you can squat or chair sit. Take it down, row, and then up. I'm going to alternate between the two. Row and up. Come on, you got this. We're almost there. Two more. Last one. And up, up. Put your weights down. Shake it out. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. March it out and in. Four, 3, 2, 1. Just marching it in right here. Pump and pump. Lift your knees, take it up, up, up. And shake it out. Let's take our hands on our shoulders. Elbows together in front, up and back behind you. Bring them together in front and back behind you. One more time. And reverse that. Back behind you, up. Bring them together. One more. Whew. Shake it out. Big breath. Exhale. All right, I want you to walk back behind your chair. You're back behind your chair like this. I'm going to just do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take my right leg, step it backwards, and press my heel into the floor, stretching my calf. We worked that a lot when we did those calf raises. Up onto your toes, and then back down into your heel. And come forward. Take the other leg back there. Press your heel into the floor. Stretching your calf. Up onto your toes. Back down onto your heel. And come forward, that's it. Take it out, march and march. All right, so your chair's right here. Chair is here, right? Like this. But you're behind it. I just want you to see my feet. I'm gonna bend this knee a little bit more and just put my toes on the floor, right? Knees soft, just my toes. My hands are on the back of the chair. Maybe I can lift that foot up off the floor completely. Maybe I can take one hand up, maybe the other. Maybe just put my thumbs on it, right? Fingertip. Maybe you can let go. Balance work. So important for strengthening those little tiny supporting muscles in ankles, knees, hips, core. That's not a tiny one though, is it? Take it down, shake it out. Same thing on the other side. We're gonna round through, bend your knee. This is gonna stay soft though, right? Not locked, soft. Maybe you can lift, hanging onto the chair, and then play with it, right? This side may be better, so much better balance, or it could be worse. Maybe just fingertips, right? Hold, hold, hold. And take it down, shake it out, big breath. Exhale. Let's take a deep breath up and in. And then our arms go forward as we exhale. Big breath up. Exhale forward. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, throw it forward. Hands back behind you, fists on your lower back. Roll your shoulders back, pinch those elbows together. Push your chest forward. And shake it out. All right, your homework for the next couple of days is to work on these muscles right here, right? So they tend to get tight and short because this is how we tend to sit. we want to open them up. So a few times a day, just do a shoulder shrug, right? That opens them up. Maybe even that stretch that we did. You know what another good one is? Is to take your hands up like this in your doorway, right? A doorway. And then just kind of push yourself through with your elbows outside the doorway. Some of the doorways are way too wide, so you can do one at a time. Put your elbow in that doorway, push through, stretch, and then you can turn it around. Put your other elbow in, push through, and stretch. It's just a good way to get these muscles stretched out so that this isn't a strain, right? Sometimes this tall posture seems like a strain because we're so tight here. So the next couple of days is to work on really loosening up that chest. One more big breath up. And exhale. Love it. Great job. Fantastic. I will be doing this live every Monday at 11:30, but it lives on Facebook, so you can watch it again during the week. Have a great day.